So going in, I expected it to be weird. I expected it to be odd. I knew that from the get-go. I've seen The Witch. I love Robert Eggers' style of directing. I did not expect there to be so many fart jokes in this film.
Let Neptune strike ye dead, Winslow! Hark!
All right, have it your way.
The Lighthouse. So The Lighthouse is directed by Robert Eggers, who directed The Witch from a couple years back. The Witch is officially one of my favorite horror films of all time, so naturally I was excited out of my mind for this film. If you've seen the trailers, obviously you know that it stars Willem Dafoe and Robert Pattinson, and Robert Pattinson comes to help out Willem Dafoe on this lonely little island that has a lighthouse. And then things start getting really weird. Now look, I'm going to be honest, this movie is not for everybody. There was even a woman behind me when I was leaving the theater that literally said to her husband, "I want my money back, that was awful." I have to disagree with her. This movie is freaking weird. It is weird. It's very odd. But I loved every single minute. Now, when I say this movie is not for everybody, it really is not for everybody. I could see somebody, she said, she wanted her money back and that the movie was awful. And I'm like, I loved it, but I can see how somebody can say this about this particular film. This movie does get really, really odd, especially near the end. I mean, there really were a couple of scenes, especially near the end, that just made me went, the fuck? But I loved every single minute of this movie. It just has this feel of, solitude and going crazy. And it shows things to you that aren't explicitly explained. And I left the theater with more questions than answers. And that is what I love about these kind of films. As soon as the movie ended, I immediately wanted to go home and research. What the hell did this mean? What the hell did that mean? It's the kind of film that really does make you think. And if you're not used to a thinking film and a film that takes risks and is bold and is loud at times and is just really balls to the wall freaking insane, then I could see you leaving the theater like the woman behind me wanting your money back. But for me personally, I loved every minute. I wanted to see it again as soon as it ended. The cinematography is fantastic. The music is amazing. The direction is spectacular. Robert Eggers is officially one of my favorite directors working today. I loved The Witch, like I said earlier, so much, and I cannot wait for his next project. I'm going to give The Lighthouse an A+. If you haven't seen it yet, go check it out and let me know what you think in the comments. Or if you have seen it yet, what did you think? Give me your theories. I really want to talk about this movie. I can't get over just how freaking weird this movie was at times. It really took me aback, but I loved it even more because of that, because it took so many risks. And just go see this movie. It is gorgeous. It's obviously in black and white. I believe it's in the 133 square aspect ratio, and it looks like an old movie. It looks like it would have been made in the 1930s and 40s, and it just leaves you with more questions than answers, like I said. So yeah, that's my review of The Lighthouse. If you guys have seen it, what did you think? Give me your theories below. I really want to know what you guys thought about this, and as always, thanks for watching. I didn't point at the camera very much. Thanks for watching.